I always think it's crazy when you just go like a little bit north of Minneapolis, you just like kind of start to look around and you're like, dude, am I in like Detroit or Baghdad? Because it's got to be one or the other. This is not Minneapolis. Like I was driving through North Minneapolis today, had to stop for gas. Car's like 10 miles to east, so I just pull up to the first gas station. Just bars on all the doors and windows. Interesting transaction between two people going out in front of it. I was like, yeah, you know what? We're going to the next one. Go to the next gas station, bars on all the doors and windows. I'm just like, Jesus.
Yes. Content creator makes video about black neighborhood and then compares it to two cities he's never been to. I feel like he would make the same video if he set foot into the Black Student Union at his college. Oh, this feels like a video that Derek Chauvin would make if he were in his 20s today and had access to a phone and wasn't in prison for that thing that he did.
You want to make America great again? You didn't have to make this whole video. You could have just told me from the beginning.
Lavish, that's a great point. Why not just say you're a Morgan Wallen fan instead of making a whole video about how you feel unsafe around a certain community?
Talking about a lack of safety and violence being caused in North Minneapolis, yet you're completely ignoring violence caused in suburban and rural areas. If we were to look at statistics based on violence caused in rural and suburban areas in Minnesota, you would see that some of the highest violence enacted in these areas is domestic arrest. Domestic arrest meaning domestic abuse.
There is also the very real option for this man to move to Lakeville, where all the Minneapolis police live. He'll feel very safe there. Very, very safe.
That you say, Jake? Jake Fry, you said you're struggling with police recruitment. Well, lucky for you, fresh out of Fleet Farm, we got a brand new recruit that'll be great for the Minneapolis Police Department.
Are you, as somebody who doesn't live in North Minneapolis, so comfortable to call out the violence and harm enacted in a community you don't live in and you don't participate in, yet your community that you live in and participate in is nowhere to be found on your public profile to be talked about the violence enacted? You don't want to talk about suburban violence because it's behind closed doors, and majority of the time, men are doing it.
That's a really good point, Gabby. Maybe we'll see him out at Juneteenth. Or he probably would call the police on that, but we won't see him at Juneteenth. We really won't.